Hey banana viewers! Last video I showed you all basic movement and talked about the mindset that goes into making those movements automatic. Today I want to show you that mindset in a real fight I had against my friend Millie. Here I start off with some light sprint jump sprints to see how Millie will react. Sprinting this way can keep you ready to react at a moment's notice and keep your opponent guessing at your intentions. Opportunity. I've hit Millie near a wall and need to follow up fast, but I kinda get greedy. What I should have done was dodge towards Millie and hit her with a light slash. The plank second it took to do a heavy gave Millie enough time to dodge away, escaping the wall combo. I start this round off with light slashes to gauge what Millie's reaction will be and get a sense of distance, clip her with a heavy, and then bait a counter that I'm actually ready for. My SP bar is dying, so I switch to a more reactive style. As you can see, I'm barely dodging, and the switch in styles throws Millie off for a sec, but eventually she adapts, smacking me into a wall. Beta reaction with the light slash and cancel out the dodge momentum with the heavy to punish. Whiff every single light. Trust me, it's part of the strat. Because I'm light slashing, my fingers are primed to attack at a moment's notice. Finish off with a quick light. My SP is low again, so it's time to switch to a reactive style with a twist. Instead of dodging, I'll use sprints to evade and rush down when Millie backs off, finishing it with a light into a heavy combo. For the rest of the round, I implement similar techniques and strategies that you can see here, but forget that for a second while I talk about today's sponsor, My Determination. In between the videos, I practice S4 and other games off camera, hold down a full-time job, do schoolwork for my master's degree, keep myself alive, and various other plots and schemes. I really want to turn this YouTube thing into something more than a hobby, and would greatly appreciate if you could like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe tell a friend that you found sentient potassium. It definitely turns some heads and start a conversation. It'd mean the world to me. Anyways, okay, enough yapping, back to the analysis. Start off slow to gauge her reaction against my light flashes while waiting for a chance to hit her with a heavy. Because the flow of the fight resets due to Millie's stun, I get smacked. It's always amazing to see how fast people adapt to different strategies, and Millie isn't falling for my light bait here as she smacks me, immediately following up with another heavy while I'm recovering from the first hit. Strategy time over. Regress to Unga Bunga. It might look like I'm spamming lights and heavies with no purpose, but I'm actually getting used to this new intensity that Millie is bringing out. Bait with the light into the heavy, anticipate the counter, and punish. SP bar is draining fast, so I switched to sprinting for rushdowns and evasions, only dodging for fast reactions. Got smacked, but managed to recover and rush down, finishing the round with a light slash. My SP bar is smaller than Pluto's self-confidence, so I gotta lock in. Notice the low HP. Most people facing someone with low HP will try to light slash, but since I know it's coming, I slowed down just a tiny bit to get Millie to misjudge the distance and punish. In a flash of inspiration, I remember CW Flash solves most of his problems by running in a circle, so I do the same, finishing the round with a heavy wall slam. All the tension of low HP went away as soon as I waved, letting my guard down and getting smacked for it. At least I got my hit in. The final scuffle. Light slash to cancel out the heavy. Smack Millie towards the wall and follow up with a heavy wall slam for the finish. Light slash and aim a heavy after Millie misses. I know a wall slam is coming, so I wall jump to evade, but forget that Millie was wearing her Jordans as she heavies me out of the air. We exchanged lights, but Millie was just a hair faster than me. Here I start throwing some heavies as bait to make Millie think I messed up. When she takes the bait, hit her with the 1-2 light combo followed up by a heavy in anticipation for her heavy, and we begin the final round. Here's some S4 psychology. The final round before defeat, players are more likely to go for heavies as they end fights quicker than light slashes. She knocks me near the wall, but I'm ready to counter the rushdown. With the light, reposition myself with a sprint and use the last of my SP to jump dodge behind her and finish it with a heavy. I'm not claiming to be an S4 doctor or anything. In fact, in the grand scheme of things, I'm pretty average. But as the leading authority on being basic, I can say for sure that improvement isn't out of anyone's reach. Getting a job, going to school, putting on your pants, or even getting better at S4. Whatever you want to do, just know that you have the potential to do it, and try to have fun with it. If you like the video, don't be bald. Like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, bye! Ah, bro, my voice is dying after talking this much. Need a lozenge. And peppermint tea.